Hey guys, it's John and Jackie of OpenLove101.com, and we just got through doing a Facebook Live video showing everyone a behind the scenes of how we go about filming these videos sometimes. And while we were doing that, we got a great question from one of the people on Facebook viewing us doing the live show. And her question was, she wanted to know what it was like. Actually, let me just read it here. How do you handle watching your spouse having sex with another person during a threesome? We just had our first male, female, female, and we are wanting to do it again. And so we told her we would talk about it.
And it's a great question, and it's not the first time that we've had a question like that. You know, that's something that comes up a lot, because a lot of people, that's one of the first things that they try is a threesome. You know, they bring that other person in.
Right.
And it's funny, you know, when John and I were looking at this question, and I'm thinking, you know, like, what's my guttural response? What would be the first thing I would think? And, you know, when I think back to the threesomes that we've had in that situation, I end up just watching John, and I end up watching this other person. As far as their interaction, what are they doing? Is John seem to be enjoying himself? Does she seem to be enjoying themselves? What are they doing that's creating that enjoyment? I mean, it may sound kind of clinical from the outside, but that's really kind of where my brain is. What is she doing that's maybe different from something that I do that he really seems to be enjoying? Is there a technique or a tip that I could pick up on in regards to that? It's also about looking for those cues too, is to join in, you know, just to kind of intermingle in that setting.
Mm-hmm. Have you learned anything, like watching me with someone else? Have you learned anything that you've tried?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I think it's hard not to, because, you know, you think about the interaction that you're having with your partner, and not to say that those interactions become routine, but once you are with your partner for any length of time, you do start to pick up on nuances, and you kind of know how each of you are going to lay, you know, how you fit, and, you know. So when there was someone new, it gives you this different opportunity or this different angle to see your partner in ways that you don't normally see.
Yes.
And so in that light, you know, there have been some women that you've been with that I've taken off to the side, and I'm like, well, you show me how you did that. You know, I mean, he really seemed to like that, and I think you've done the same thing.
Yeah, and so from my point of view, like watching Jackie with another man, it just, I love watching you and how you move, and I'm seeing you from a different perspective that I don't get when we're together, because I'm with you like this. When she's right here, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I don't know. It really, really excites me watching her move. And I've talked to friends that have had similar experiences with their spouses, wives, girlfriends, watching them and how, you know, and how they interact with another partner. It's really, really cool. I don't know that I've watched and thought, oh, that's interesting what he's doing. But I've seen you get enjoyment out of what's going on, and I've really enjoyed that aspect of it, I guess. Compersion is what they call it, when I get joy out of her joy. And I definitely get a lot of that watching her in those situations.
Well, and I'll tell you too, it has a lot to do with your perspective of what's going on. I can't recall a single time that John and I have been in a setting like that I have come at it in that moment of thinking that that person is doing anything that's going to cause some kind of an issue between my partner and myself. Mm-hmm. I see it more from the standpoint of what kind of enjoyment and what things am I going to learn from this? You know, how is this person going to add to the partnership that we already have? You know, what are some things that I can learn? What are some ways in which I can grow? And what are some new and different things John and I can try? And
those are great topics for discussion afterwards.
Oh,
it's
sure.
Key for us anyway, after we have an experience with another couple or with a single person, when we get home or next time we're alone, we talk about that experience. And the things we loved, maybe the things we didn't, how we might do things differently next time. I mean, there's so much that we can share together after the fact.
Yeah, and make sure that that conversation afterwards really fosters honesty. If you enjoyed yourself, you should be able to have that honest communication to say, I did enjoy that. I enjoyed what this person did to me. And you as the recipient of that can take that as a nugget of opportunity to learn from it, instead of seeing it as, as a deficit, or this person is better than I am because they do this or
right.
that.
And just because Jackie tells me I really enjoyed being with him, it doesn't take anything away from her love for me or our relationship. It really, every time, has enhanced our relationship.
Right.
So hopefully we've answered your question. We'll let you know as soon as, well, it's posting now because you're seeing it. And be sure and sign up on our email list at openlove101.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's really growing and we're getting a lot of views on there. So be sure and subscribe to it. There's a little bell you can click on as well, and that will notify you when we post a new video. Really enjoy talking to you guys.
See ya.
Got a big day tonight? You want to make sure you get lots of great sex? And subscribe below. Or you may not. Jackie.